again about the by-election. Given the Liberals having lost the seat and the NDP's low performance in a seat that you hold provincially, do you think it's time to pull out of the supply and confidence agreement? Is that something that you're going to do?
Our plan right now is what we've always said. Our goal is to get Ottawa to work for people. We said that from the beginning. That's been my goal. And we're going to use the power we have to make that happen. Justin Trudeau has let people down. It's very clear. Pierre Poilievre wants to cut and gut the services that people need very desperately. And so people are counting on us, and I get that. So we're going to keep on fighting to make sure Ottawa delivers for you. That's why I'm going to be listening to people across the summer. We're going to be hearing from people about how we change the rules to tip the scales in their favor, because the decks are stacked against people. It is so clear the deck is stacked against you when you're working harder than ever before and you can't pay your bills. When you go in the grocery store and you try to buy what you could afford before and you can't afford it anymore. When you can't afford your groceries, let alone the special treats for your loved ones. When you can't find a home in your city that you live in. You can't find a place to rent in Toronto. It's clear that the rules are not in your favor. And we got to change that. We got to make the rules in favor of people. And that's going to require some courage. And it's clear that neither the Liberals or Conservatives are going to do that. They're too cozy with the powerful corporations that are benefiting from these rules. We want rules to benefit people. We want to make sure you can afford your groceries. We want to have strong protections in place for consumers. We want people to be able to find homes. We don't want it to be that housing market is designed for rich investors to make lots of money. We want people to be able to find a place to call home. And so that's our priority. Our priorities are very different. And we want people to know that they have a real choice. We know the real threat of Conservatives. They're going to cut the things you need. They're going to cut and gut your services. And they're only going to give corporations even more power. And that's going to mean a worse time for people being able to afford their necessities. And New Democrats have made our priorities clear. We want to invest in the things you need, like dental care. And we also want to take on the fact that you can't afford your groceries by going after the real problem, the CEO that's ripping you off. We want to make sure that corporations don't buy up all the affordable housing in a city. And so there's nowhere left for people to live. We've got real solutions that are focused on people. Conservatives want to cut. The Liberals will let you down. New Democrats got your back.
No.
Do you think
Nobody
then
believes you.
that strategy is working for you if you're saying that people are frustrated with Liberals, yet you continue to have the supply and confidence agreement, and you didn't answer my question as to whether or not you would be willing to end that early?
But right now, that's not a decision we're making today. What we're focused on is using our power to get people the help they need. And we're going to continue to do that. There's lots more work that needs to be done. And so we're going to continue to focus on that work. We've got the dental care rollout just today for kids 18 and under and people living with disabilities. We want to make sure that works. I pointed out some serious flaws in the program. We want to force the government those flaws. It's the government's responsibility to deliver this program properly. We force them to bring it in. Now they've got to make sure they deliver it properly. So we're going to keep that pressure going. We're going to use our power to make auto work for people. And we know that they need help with the cost of groceries and rent. We're the only party you can count on to actually fight to make this government work for you.
Somebody get this guy a new camera.